My name is Lucy Allen, and I am a senior here at Collegiate Academy. I have 53 college credits, so I'm almost there, guys. I'm involved in many things at Collegiate Academy, including UIL Mathematics, UIL Current Events, Leadership, Podcast, NHS, and TCC's Honor Society Phi Theta Kappa. After Collegiate Academy, I'm hoping to attend the University of Northwestern to major in international studies and applied mathematics to hopefully one day become an FBI agent.
I'm Ian. I'm Ian Glindeman. I'm a junior at Collegiate, and I have 16 college credits. I'm involved in UIL One Act Play, UIL Robotics, Leadership, and National Honor Society. After Collegiate, I plan on going to Colorado Christian University to major in music and worship and become a worship pastor. Lucy and I are so grateful to be students here at Grapevine-Colleyville Collegiate Academy at Tarrant County Northeast.
We are so excited to be part of this unique opportunity in which students can simultaneously earn their high school degree and an associate's diploma from TCC Northeast. We are especially excited to celebrate this amazing accomplishment of our great school community.
On behalf of all Collegiate Academy students, we would like to thank you for coming out tonight to share in this special moment.
I will now turn it over to Benjamin Capps and Eli Mishu for the United States and Texas pledges.
Hi. Good evening, and thank you everyone for coming here to attend this very special event within our school community. This is a very momentous event, and we're very glad that you are all here. If you will please rise and join me and Eli in saying the United States and Texas pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now, please join me for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you. You may now be seated.
All right. Thank you, Ben and Eli. Good evening. To everyone who doesn't know me, my name is Riley Kavanaugh. I'm a career advisor here at TCC Northeast, but more importantly for this evening, I am a former Collegiate Academy founding teacher and counselor. I won't go too deep into my story because I haven't seen the final edits of the video and I know that I'm in it, so I don't want you guys to have to hear the same thing multiple times. But Collegiate Academy is a truly special place. There are a lot of familiar faces here this evening who remember Collegiate Academy as the small school that had one class of freshmen in 2014 with 9 teachers. But there's also a lot of new faces that I'm significantly less familiar with who only know Collegiate Academy as the incredible flagship school that just was awarded this national blue ribbon that very few other schools can even aspire to. So to everyone who's here this evening, thank you for being here, and let's give a round of applause to Collegiate. All right, to those of you who do know me, you know that I like to use analogies. And if you will indulge me for a second, there was an analogy that I used with Principal Lauren Jackson a couple weeks ago that I think kind of is some of my best work. So, I think Collegiate Academy is very, very similar to a rocket ship, okay? And that first year, we were kind of building that rocket ship while the countdown sequence was starting. And everybody who knows anything about a rocket ship knows that the most important thing to actually get it off the ground is a ton of energy. And no matter what flaws we had that first year, one thing that we had in spades with that first group was energy. And so before we get too deep into anything, I do want to go ahead and throw a very special shout out to that very first group, and that is Dr. Robin Ryan, Dr. Larry Darledge, Christina Haney, Lindley Brown, Tevian Gromish, Omar Melendez, Victoria Youngblood Baldwin, Leslie Walden, and most importantly, Bobby Knutz, that was able to get that Collegiate Academy rocket ship off the ground. And as cool as it is to see a rocket ship go up, we need it to get out of the atmosphere in order for it to do what it's actually intending to do. And so sometimes that means that that rocket ship has to change, okay? And anybody who's watched a rocket ship launch, I don't pretend to know a lot about rocket science, but pieces of that rocket ship do fall off in order for it to be able to reach its final trajectory. And I think that's what we have now with Dr. Brad Schnautz, Dr. Jan Clayton, and Principal Lauren Jackson. I think that we have the right team in place right now to take Collegiate Academy to places that we never could have possibly expected it to go. And so I'm very proud to have been a member of Collegiate Academy that has gotten it to where it is. And I can't wait to see where it goes next. So that is enough for me for right now. I'm now going to turn it over to Mrs. Lauren Jackson, the principal of Collegiate Academy.
Riley's such a great speaker. I'm on the script. Thank you, Riley, for your dedication to Collegiate Academy. The value you added during your time at CA has left a lasting legacy. Thank you. Welcome and thank you all for coming to Collegiate Academy National Blue Ribbon School Ceremony. I am Lauren Jackson, principal of Collegiate Academy. In just a moment, I will introduce some of our honored guests. But before I begin, I would like to acknowledge Sabrina Silva and Kristen Stripling for their hard work and exceptional coordination in planning this beautiful evening. Thank you for all that you've done to make this evening memorable. First, I will introduce the GCISD Board of Trustees and Grapevine-Colleyville Chambers of Commerce. GCISD Board President Shannon Braun. Thank you for coming. Yes. I'm sorry, please stand up. GCISD Board Vice President and Board Liaison to Collegiate Academy, Mary Humphrey. Board Secretary Kathy Florence Bradley. Thank you. Board members Dahlia Begin, Tammy Nakamura, AJ Pontillo, and Diana Sager. Tonight we have with us from the Colleyville Chamber of Commerce, we'd like to welcome CEO and President Hannah Mack, Marketing and Communications Coordinator Shannon Doss, Chamber Coordinator Rosie Kitzinger, and Event Coordinator Catherine Hugh. Thank you. From the Grapevine Chamber of Commerce, CEO and President Radonna Hessel, and Vice President of Operations and father to a Collegiate Academy student, Michael Miori. If any other members of the Colleyville and Grapevine Chamber of Commerce have joined us this evening, please stand and be recognized. Thank you, GCISD Board of Trustees and the Colleyville and Grapevine Chambers of Commerce for being here this evening and for your commitment to our great community. At this time, I would like to thank GCISD leadership for their attendance this evening. Please hold your applause until I call all of their names. Grapevine-Colleyville ISD Superintendent Dr. Brad Schnautz, GCISD Chief Academics Officer Dr. Sheila Shiver, Chief Financial Officer Derek Sibley, Chief of Human Resources, Kelly Myers, Chief of Operations, Paula Barbaro, Chief of Schools, Dr. Holly Ray, Chief Technology Officer, Kyle Berger, Executive Director of Communications, Nicole Lyons, and Executive Director of Instructional Leadership, Dr. Kaylee McMullen. Thank you, Dr. Schnautz and the GCISD leadership team for your continued support of our Collegiate Academy. Next, I'd like to recognize our partners at Tarrant County College Northeast Campus whose support made tonight possible. Ladies and gentlemen, As a small school, we pride ourselves in thinking big, as evidenced in this prestigious award. But when it comes to planning events, we're not quite as bold. When TCC offered to host this event, we envisioned something simple like cookies and lemonade. But with blue frosting, that was what we asked for. But as you can see, TCC went above and beyond, creating this beautiful reception to celebrate this special occasion with our school community. This is not the first time TCC has supported our campus. As Riley mentioned earlier, we started in building NMPC with 1 hallway and 5 classrooms. GCISD Nutrition Services served lunch out of our biology classroom in 1 hallway. As we grew over the past 11 years, TCC has graciously provided more space, including a common area, a counseling suite, a nurse's office, 7 additional classrooms, and other resources to ensure that our students have a safe and inviting environment. TCC Northeast Police Department monitors our building daily. They'll walk our halls and know, can y'all hear me? Sorry. They walk our halls and know our Phoenixes by name. Officer Boyles will even bring a Dr. Pepper to our teachers or staff if it seems like we're having a bad day. Y'all know that's true. Thank you, Officer Boyles. TCC Northeast Student Accessibility Resources Department partners with Collegiate Academy to ensure that students with disabilities have appropriate access to college coursework. They host information sessions in the evenings to accommodate times that our families can attend. TCC Janitorial Services maintains our building several times throughout the day. We have the cleanest school, just so y'all know. It's not like a regular school, it's very clean. I mean, all schools are clean. Sorry guys, but the janitorial staff at TCC comes about 6 times a day. It's amazing. To keep our place clean and tidy, TCC Grounds provides landscaping in the front and back of our building so that it looks inviting to the students as they exit the buses and enter their learning space. TCC Librarians host Learning Commons sessions to provide library resources to students and staff development to our Collegiate Academy teachers. TCC Student Services invite our campus to a variety of enriching events. For the solar eclipse on April 8th, they organized a special 2-hour experience. We adjusted our schedule so our students could fully participate. An astronomy professor narrated the celestial event moment by moment, and state-of-the-art telescopes were set up at different stations to provide an up-close view of the solar eclipse. Food trucks, snow cones, and Polaroid booths added to the excitement, making this a once-in-a-lifetime event truly memorable and meaningful. Beyond this, TCC hosts fall festivals, cultural celebrations, therapy dogs during finals. Our kids love that. Guest speakers, pizza gatherings in the library, and the list goes on. I say all of this to share that our students feel welcome and fully integrated into the TCC community. Honored guests, I want to emphasize that our students are not merely taking dual credit courses at TCC Northeast. They are actively engaged in the campus community. They're experiencing what many of us experienced when we were 18 years old during our freshman year of college. Thank you, TCC, for hosting tonight's event and for your continued support. A few years ago, our Algebra 2 teacher shared a word and a concept with me that was quite incredible. She told me that in the Japanese language, there is a word that is far beyond thank you. She told me that the Japanese word kansha conveys a deep sense of gratitude beyond a simple thank you. It reflects a profound appreciation for time, effort, and authentic kindness that others extend. Dr. Clayton, with that in mind, I express my heartfelt kansha, not only for making this evening truly memorable for our students, but for all that you do, including all of your campus visits, your frequent check-ins to make sure that our students and staff feel supported. Thank you for your leadership. With that being said, our first honored guest from TCC is Dr. Jan Clayton, TCC Northeast President. At this time, I would like to acknowledge the many other valued partners we have at Tarrant County College Northeast. Tarrant County College Chancellor, who cannot be here this evening, Dr. Elva LeBlanc. Tarrant County College Vice Chancellor and Provost, Dr. Shelley Pearson. Tarrant County College Northeast Assistant to the President, Dr. Terry Ford. Tarrant County College Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Vicki Ansorge. Tarrant County College Northeast Interim Vice President of Student Affairs, Dr. Michael DuPont. TCC Northeast Divisional Dean of Lifestyle and Community Learning, Tara Frost. Tara, I told myself I wasn't going to do that. I'm sorry. TCC Northeast Dean of Communications, Arts, Entertainment, Dr. Weeman Chung. TCC Northeast Dean of Mathematics and Science, Charlene Cole. TCC Northeast Dean of Learning Commons, Dr. Corey Garcia. TCC Northeast Dean of Technology, Health, and Business, Dr. Shadi Kalani. TCC Northeast Dean of Social and Human Sciences, Dr. Stephanie Scroggins. Director of Academic Affairs and Educational Partnership, he couldn't be there this evening, but Richard Vela, and the Coordinator of Dual Credit and Liaison to GCISD Collegiate Academy, it's Nadia Lash. Thank you, Nadia. The administrative assistant with educational partnerships, who works with us so closely, Shirley Goodman. If there are any other TCC staff or faculty who have joined us this evening, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. I would also like to recognize three other individuals tonight. When I call your name, please stand. Dr. Larry Darledge, former TCC Northeast President. And Dr. Robin Ryan, former GCISD Superintendent. And finally, Riley Kavanaugh will be standing in place of my longtime mentor and friend, former and founding principal of Grapevine Colleyville Collegiate Academy, who unfortunately was not able to attend this evening, Bobby Knutz. Would you three mind making your way to the front so we can give you a token of our appreciation? Dr. Darledge, Dr. Ryan, and Riley, on behalf of GCISD Collegiate Academy at Tarrant County College Northeast, we would like to present to you with our Cherished Founder Award. You got it? Thank you. All at once. If y'all can stay up here for just a minute, without these three individuals' innovation and willingness to take a risk, this school, Collegiate Academy, could have remained a thought or an idea rather than the wonderful reality that I believe has truly transformed the Grapevine Colleyville community. Many students in our great community can get a head start on college, or if the cost of college may have been a burden to their family, that is no longer a weight they have to carry. Thank you, Dr. Darledge, Dr. Ryan, and Bobby Knutz for your transformative, innovative leadership. Okay, there's an undeniable energy at Collegiate Academy that you can feel in the air. Our teachers expertly balance data-driven decision-making while cultivating authentic relationships with students. Their remarkable attitude is truly unique, creating an environment like no other. If you are a teacher or a staff member of Grapevine Colleyville Collegiate Academy, please stand and be recognized. They're going to think I'm cheesy, but thank you, teachers, for being all in. I really appreciate it. Y'all are awesome. Okay, next I would like to recognize a few individuals who have been instrumental in this achievement. On February 5th, GCISD Collegiate Academy was honored with a nomination from Texas to join the prestigious community of National Blue Ribbon Schools. Based on its overall academic performance, following this nomination, we took a comprehensive process to document in detail every system and practice that shaped our data outcomes over the past 3 years. This involved developing over 26 narratives, each capturing an essential aspect of our Collegiate Academy. The dedication and hard work of this team to crafting these narratives were vital to achieving this award. This process spanned just over 3 months. And I can say with confidence, after many WebEx sessions and phone calls, that individuals dedicated their personal time, including weekends, and there were a few WebExes over spring break, to complete this work. As I call your names, please stand and be recognized. Director of Accountability and Continuous Improvement, Shannon Tovar. Current and founding teacher, TSIA coordinator, practical writing teacher, UIL academic sponsor, yearbook sponsor. Yep, this is one person. And I'm sure I've left off a few titles, but Christina Haney. Collegiate Academy, we're still talking about one person now. Collegiate Academy leadership sponsor, college readiness coordinator, TCC English instructor, assistant boys and girls soccer coach, because that's what we do at CA, and GCISD's 2024 District Teacher of the Year, our very own Aaron Gear. I just want to go on the record that not every school who is nominated is awarded. So therefore, your commitment to capturing the essence of our daily efforts made this award possible for GCISD Collegiate Academy. For that, I am deeply grateful for the heartfelt effort that you put into this work. Thank you. Okay. What does a National Blue Ribbon School mean? The National Blue Ribbon School program is one of the United States Department of Education longest running recognition programs. NBRS is what I'm going to call it for short. Recognizes outstanding public and non-public elementary, middle, and high schools based on their overall high academic achievement and success in closing achievement gaps among different student groups. Each year, the United States Department of Education works with state departments of education to identify and nominate outstanding schools for this coveted award based on student academic achievement measures and progress towards closing the achievement gaps. Through a rigorous process, the U.S. Department of Education awards outstanding schools to celebrate their achievement. This prestigious award serves not only a symbol of exemplary American schools, but also an inspiration for schools across the nation. It affirms the hard work of students, educators, and families in creating a safe and welcoming school where students thrive. That part was Department of Education. I wanted to get it right, so this is my part now, okay? GCISD Collegiate Academy was one of 350 schools across the country to be named a 2024 National Blue Ribbon School. To put that in, put that in perspective, there are over 8,500 schools in Texas alone. So you can be private, public, or charter to receive this distinction. So just in Texas, there's 8,500 schools. And GCISD Collegiate Academy was one of 356 schools across the entire country. So that's an amazing accomplishment for our community. Now I'm going to go into a little bit of data real quick. Over the past 3 years, Collegiate Academy has shown outstanding results with especially strong achievements last year. To earn a distinction from TEA, 60% of early college high school students have to complete an associate's degree. So that's to get a distinction. So that's like the highest level for TEA for early college high schools. The class of 2024 had 79%. We almost hit 80, but 79%. Collegiate Academy students surpassed state, regional, and district averages on state assessment, achieving 100% pass rate for biology and algebra 1 and U.S. history, and a combined 94% pass rate with English 1 and English 2. All seniors, that's 100% of our seniors, met CCMR distinction. That means college, career, military readiness standards, graduating fully prepared for college. Therefore, students, tonight is about you. This isn't just data. It represents the late nights of studying, the long commute home down 26, your discipline and refusal to make excuses, your resilience in learning from failures. These are all part of your journey. As faculty from GCISD and TCC, alongside your parents, we are here to support you and provide you with opportunities. However, ultimately, it is you who has to show up. You are the one staying up late to complete your Drama 1301 assignments, practicing in front of a mirror for your Speech 1311 presentations, and dedicating your Friday afternoons when you're supposed to get an early release to seek extra help to get to meet the TSIA requirement. So tonight, Phoenixes, we are proud of you and we are here to celebrate you. Let's turn our attention to the screen to hear from some of our former and current Phoenixes.
Hi, my name is Joshua Agathon. I'm a 11th grader at Collegiate. Collegiate Academy to me is like a big opportunity for me to like advance in my education and being the first generation in my family to go to college. It's a big opportunity for me and my family.
Hi, I'm Lexi Marr, and I am a 2018 Collegiate Academy graduate. Collegiate Academy was a great experience that helped prepare me for my future at my four-year university by giving me a foundation of not only who I am, but how I am academically. So I was able to take these facts about myself and put them into my schoolwork so that I could graduate with the honors and become eventually a counselor.
Hi, my name is Simon Calvillo, and I'm a junior here at Collegiate Academy. The main reason why I came here was because of my friends, but I think now it's more than just my friends. I think it was more now just my future. So none of my family has ever graduated from college or like ever had that college experience. I wanted to be like the first person to do that, and I just wanted to make my family proud and my friends too. Everyone in the school around me. Now it's like a lot of more people that I want to make proud, like my principal, Miss Jackson, or like my counselor, Miss Yvonne.
Hi, I'm Isha Patel, and I'm a class of 2020 Collegiate graduate. Having the foundations from Collegiate Academy, of knowing how to prepare my schedule and how to time manage my classes and my social life, and how to even work the system to use Blackboard, that was all really helpful whenever I got to school because it felt like I had my foot through the door already, and I already knew what to expect.
Hi, I'm Adrian Romo, and I'm a sophomore here at Collegiate Academy. You feel at home everywhere. There's not one person who feels left out. We can find support in anybody, and there's never a moment where you feel like somebody's not going to respond in a nice way.
Hi, I'm Paige Anthony. I'm the first graduating class of Collegiate Academy, class of 2018. At the end of the day, when I look back, Collegiate Academy was such a formative part of my years as a teenager. I was able to explore different interests. I was able to even, accelerate my growth into the career I wanted. And so it's just a unique place to grow
biggest obstacle was when I actually first got into Collegiate Academy. My apartment building had burned down, and my brother was a freshman at the time. It's the second time it happened to our family, so it was kind of just starting to rebuild. During that time, we got a lot of support from Collegiate Academy just as a school system, being able to know that we were able to show up to school and no one really treated us differently, even though we were having this full experience, but also just the amount of support that we got from all the staff here and all the students. It really felt nice being able to come to pretty much like another home, if that makes sense. Where everybody would just kind of take care of each other and build each other up. So definitely it helped with that hard part in my life. And I'm very grateful for the school. I'm very grateful for my friends and even the staff here.
Okay, as you can see, the impact that TCC has had on our community is a testament of the strong, long-standing partnership between GCISD and TCC Northeast. I just want to say, having been on both sides of this situation, it really is kind of cool to see two partnering institutions be such perfect partners for each other. Before the Collegiate Academy soccer team was competing as a 3A soccer team in UIL, all of our athletics were done here at TCC. They were on the soccer fields back there. They were at the NMPC build, or not the NMPC, the NHPE building down there. That's where we had our first ever basketball tournament, which of course we came away victorious. Before Collegiate Academy One Act Play advanced to state, our first opportunity to participate in productions was here on this campus with college professors as the directors, with other college students in the production, right in the building right next to this one. And so the ability for there to always be something for everyone at Collegiate Academy is only possible because there's something for everyone at TCC, and our students as Collegiate Academy are our students as TCC. It doesn't matter that I've been at TCC for over a year now. Collegiate Academy students are still my students, and they're still every TCC employee's here students, and that's felt by everybody. And so with that being said, I want to go ahead and turn it over to our TCC Northeast President, Dr. Jan Clayton. Thank you all so much.
Thank you. Riley is an amazing speaker because I was following along and he's so great at it. It was like, it's time to get up. And he represents what I think is a great tradition that we have here, which is that we have talent that we share amongst both institutions, right? So keep that in mind because we got our eye on Principal Jackson, right? I'm just teasing. Now I can't go back and sit next to the superintendent for that comment. He'll have his shot. Well, I do want to just again say good evening, and I recognize this makes me feel like, if you watch the Grammys or the Oscars, and there's lots of people to recognize and names that you want to make sure that you share, and probably for a lot of folks, you're thinking, who are these people? Well, I think the beauty of this partnership is that as we look around this room, we know who these people are because these are our collaborators, these are our partners, and we're working closely together to support student success through this early college high school. And so it's a privilege for me to just make a few remarks, and I want to Lauren did a wonderful job of recognizing TCC, but there were a few more folks that I do want to recognize, and so I'm not sure if she is still with us, but I do want to recognize our Board of Trustees member, Trustee Shannon Wood, and so there she is, she's right in front of me. There's a lot of light happening up here, so forgive me. And thank you so much, Trustee Wood, for being here on behalf of our Board of Trustees with TCC. And you recognized Dr. Shelley Pearson, who is with the Chancellor's Cabinet. But I also want to recognize Dr. Pam Anglin, who is our Chief Financial Officer. You always want to recognize the CFO because that's the reason why you can do these things.
And then I know we had them all stand up in tandem, but we are joined by some colleagues from our other campuses. I see Dr. Thomas Sosa, who's Vice President of Academic Affairs at Northwest Campus. And I think I saw a representative from Connect Campus that was here earlier. And so thank you all for taking the time. There she is, Alma in the back. And also Edward Hicks, who is our district director of our educational partnerships, who's in the back as well. And has been acknowledged, but I do want to say to our President Emeritus, Dr. Darledge, that it is always wonderful to have you here in your room, in your space. This is Center Corner, also known as the Larry Darledge room. So. All right, so with that all said, I did want to just make a few comments. Much has been said about this 10-year partnership that we have. It has been an important partnership for Tarrant County College, and we have been able to contribute to the greater good of the community by engaging in work that supports the earning of college credit, completing high school requirements, ensuring that students are excelling in academics, arts, athletics, service, leadership, and other activities, and it's culminated in the best possible way, which is this recognition as a national blue ribbon school. And the success of this program is evident. It is because of the outstanding collaborative leadership that has been there from the very beginning. The strategic vision and the direction has made the difference. Our faculty, both on the TCC side and on the Grapevine Colleyville ISD side, are committed to providing quality instruction and rigorous standards for our students, and our students rise and they meet those standards. The staff from the ISD and the staff from our college are also committed to ensuring that students have the academic and social support service that they need to be successful. And the administration, as it's been said, are committed to working together to make sure that we're identifying and removing barriers to access, persistence, and completion. We do this all while ensuring that we are establishing effective pathways to the workforce or to university transfer, because we understand we have a big job to do here in Tarrant County. With a projected 650,000 new jobs, we are going to have to fill them with college-educated students in the next 20 years. And the results are evident here, with an almost 80% completion rate for these early college high school students, which I just want to pause and talk about that number for a minute and really fully appreciate it, and also be a little transparent. That's not the completion rate for us as an institution. I'm not going to say what our completion rate is as an institution. What I'm going to say is we're working hard on that completion rate for us as an institution. But to have almost 80% of your students be able to walk away with a degree that is going to be life-changing is no small feat. And so I just want to say congratulations again. And again, this aligns with the research that tells us that early college high school students are 3 times more likely to earn associate's degrees and even go on to complete bachelor's degrees than their non-ECHS peers. So as institutions, we focus on this work, and we're really interested in those empirically measurable ways to identify success. And we know that student outcomes from this model make it the definition of a best practice ECH, but there is more to this particular blueprint that should be noted. There's a theory called Schlossberg's theory of mattering, and it suggests that attention, importance, ego extension, and dependence are the real characteristics that ensure success. So what I think is really powerful about the work that happens in this particular collegiate academy is that it's more than just the best practices in terms of the classes and the manner in which we offer them, meeting the Texas core. It is all of the people who show up to do this work and the way that they make students feel as they show up to do this work. As Lauren has mentioned, I've been fortunate to be able to visit the early college high school from time to time. And if you have an opportunity to do that, or if you haven't, I encourage you to do that, because what you really see is you see people who are showing up every day, genuinely concerned about the success of these students. And students can tell the difference. That authenticity comes across, and as you heard in the video, these students want to perform, not just for themselves, but for their teachers, for their staff, for their families, for their communities. That type of work is the qualitative work that really makes a difference in the results that we get. And so I thank you for being a model of that. There are lots of schools who look at what you are doing here with this model, Dr. Schnautz, and they want to have the model. But what I encourage them to do is to connect with the team and talk with them about what the real work looks like, because it's more than just the dots we connect on the paper. It's the way in which we go about the work. And that's what makes the real difference for our students, is it's the way in which we go about the work. And when we let students know that they matter, they rise to that, they respond to that, and that's really what contributes to their success. So it's really an honor to stand here tonight, to be a part of this in some way, and let you know that we stand ready for the next 10 years. We're looking forward to the continued growth and success of this program, and we're excited at your well-earned Blue Ribbon distinction. You're definitely number one in our book. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Clayton. We are now going to transition to another video. And this one is going to be very similar to the previous one. We're going to have a lot of students who have earned their associate's degrees and are doing incredible things. We're going to have a lot of other students who are still in the process of earning those associate's degrees so that they can go on to do their incredible things. But the big difference between this video and the last video is something that pretty much everybody's gotten up here and said, which is the students do what they do because of the community and the family feel at Collegiate Academy, but they also do what they do because of the family aspect that they have. They only can do that because of the people that they have in their corner. And so the purpose of this video is just for the students to be able to give a little bit of appreciation to the people who have gotten them to the place that they are now. So let's go ahead and watch that video.
Hi, I'm Kyla. I'm a junior here at Collegiate Academy. I love being involved in the school because you just meet a bunch of people and you are able to do fun stuff outside of school. Like you go to a lot of competitions and you just like grow closer to the people you're in it with. But you just have to like learn that if you really try and you study and like you ask for help when you need it, you can really do good. It's just, again, like what I said before, just having a community that can help you out is really nice, and you just need to be able to like ask for help or like study or try your best. And that is like one of the hard things to do, but once you do that and you get through your academics, it gets easier.
Hello, my name is Mohammed. I'm a 2019 graduate from Collegiate Academy. The college classes here are, college classes. You really do have to be autonomous. It's not something that you're taught whenever you're in like middle school or going first year of high school. That's something that kind of carried with me, with understanding that how to show up, how to do things, how to finish my homework, how to just study on my own, those kind of things, which are pretty simple. But I'm super happy and feel lucky that I got to learn it here.
Hi, I'm Lucy Allen, and I am a senior here at Collegiate Academy. Honestly, the support at Collegiate Academy, whether that's, I feel like my teachers are all like my extra aunts and uncles, and my fellow students and friends are like my cousins. We're all one big giant family, and that really helped me get through what I was going through, and it made me feel like I could accomplish it.
My name is Riley Kavanaugh. I am currently working for TCC. When I was at Collegiate Academy, I was a founding teacher. I taught social studies for 5 years, and then I was the counselor for commuters. One of the things that I didn't realize I would miss is when the buses would come in the morning, and we would wait outside for the buses, and we would get the students when they were on their way in. And so it's our job to kind of put that smile on their faces as they were on their way in the building. Honestly, I think that's probably the thing I miss the most is Principal Jackson and I trying to make each other better, trying to make the school better, trying to create a positive experience, and it literally started the moment they got off the bus.
Hello, my name is Leslie Alvarado, and I am from the class of 2020. Some obstacles that I overcame are that when I was a child, I had a brain virus that caused me to stop walking. My brain swelled up, and the doctors told my parents that I was going to have some brain damage that was going to prevent me from advancing in school and that I would probably need some special education. So growing up, I didn't really let that limit me. I just kind of went through school without really paying attention to that. I think if I could put it into one word, it would be hope. Collegiate Academy offered me that hope of knowing that a future was possible for me.
Okay, and then one thing that was left off of that last video is the word valedictorian before that last student. And so it doesn't matter how many times I see videos like that of the incredible things that our students have accomplished, are accomplishing, will accomplish. It's just, it's always incredible, and they're all doing something. So let's give one more big round of applause to all of the students. All right, the next person that we will be welcoming is GCISD Superintendent Dr. Brad Schnauts. Like I said before, the leadership that he has provided has really allowed Collegiate Academy to really take off in a way that we could only hope for. So let's give a big round of applause to Dr. Brad Schnauts.
So Riley told me he was going to turn the page like 5 times and get me off my script, but he didn't do it, so thank you, Riley. I do have a script. I don't like scripts, so I'm going to go off script for a minute and just say a few things. And so first of all, to our current students in the room, I just want to say thank you. You guys are our motivation. You guys are our fuel. It's so great to see not only you here, but also in the video, our former students, and just some of those students, some of us in the room, we're able to get to know and really just be friends in this journey, and just to see them, the adults that they've become, the leaders, and just how successful they are now because of their Collegiate Academy experience. And so we're just grateful to have a part in that. Dr. Clayton, just want to say thank you for your leadership. I love your style. You and I can be very upfront with one another and just throw it out there on the table, and we talk through the issues, and we both find just a collaborative end for both TCC and for GCISD, and your partnership means the world. Thank you to our TCC faculty just across the Metroplex, and so thank you for being here. However, Principal Jackson is in the right spot, okay? So she's going to be flying this rocket for the next 10 plus years, and so we can be collaborative in other areas, where both you guys can excel and we can excel. And so just, thank you, but no thank you on that offer. So, yeah, I just had to say that. So, it's truly an honor to be here as we celebrate GCISD Collegiate Academy at TCC Northeast and the incredible opportunities that this school has created for our students. Moments like this remind us of the boundless possibilities that come from a commitment to honoring our legacy, equipping for the future, and achieving excellence. Being named a National Blue Ribbon School is a remarkable testament to the heights our students, staff, and community have reached together. This incredible foundation, established by leaders like Dr. Larry Darlich and Dr. Robin Ryan, was only strengthened by the dedication and passion of our students and staff, with leaders like Ms. Bobby Knutz championing the vision every step of the way. And I just have to pause for a minute. And those of us that all know Bobby Knutz, she is an amazing leader, but such a better person. And so, hate that she can't be here tonight, but I know we're all thinking about her, and man, her leadership was just critical in the success here at Collegiate. So today we're so proud of where we stand, proud of not only the academic success, which is a key focus, but also the many opportunities that Collegiate Academy has offered our students to make this achievement possible. Our students are not only prepared to thrive here, but to compete in any arena that they choose beyond Collegiate Academy. They are leaving with the skills, knowledge, and confidence to overcome any challenge. What excites me most is how we continue building on these layers for our future students and graduates. When I joined GCISD 8 years ago, I was inspired by the potential and the countless opportunities that lay ahead. Having a front row seat over the years, witnessing the tremendous positive impact of our work at Collegiate Academy, most of which you have heard about tonight, has been truly remarkable. The future is bright here at Collegiate Academy, and I can't wait to see the continued success we'll celebrate together in the years to come. We're incredibly proud of our CA students and staff, both past and present. It is a true privilege to stand here today and celebrate your hard work, dedication, and this well-deserved recognition you have achieved. Thank you to Tarrant County College for a strong partnership, and to everyone, our district leaders, our business and community members, and the dedicated parents who played a role in turning this dream into reality. Today is a milestone, but it's also a stepping stone towards even greater achievements for our students. So congratulations to all who made this day possible, and congratulations to GCISD Collegiate Academy, TCC Northeast, and National Blue Ribbon School. Thank you, guys.
At this time, I would like to invite the Colleyville and Grapevine Chambers of Commerce, GCISD and TCC members of leadership and board of trustees to the front. And then if I could also get Hannah Mack up here to the podium.
Awesome. Okay, on behalf of the Chambers of Commerce, I would like to present Shannon Brunn, GCISD School Board President, with the honor of revealing our National Blue Ribbon School banner and certificate from Texas State Governor Greg Abbott. Okay.
All right. As we conclude this National Blue Ribbon School celebration, I want to extend a special thanks to everyone who has contributed to the success of our shared students. I know that the theme for GCISD is Together for Tomorrow, and this award is a testament of what we can achieve when we are all in together. Thanks so much for being here. Everybody have a wonderful evening. Get home safe, and we'll see you next year so that we can do this again.